thank you for visiting our channel. My name is Jam,
And I'm Mimi.
and we like playing games.
We're a husband and wife combo. It's pretty great that way.
Yeah. Admittedly, Millie is
A noob.
yeah.
Just say it. I'm a noob.
And I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying not to irritate people, But if you want to be blunt, you'd be blunt, I guess.
Yep. So, I didn't grow up with a whole lot of video games in my house. Ooh, this is not a good matchup. Let's.
Don't you have an energy ball?
I do have energy ball. That's a good point, and I might outspeed it. All right, let's try it.
Millie, did you look at the level differences?
Oh yeah, I'm still wondering.
So this brings us to a point. I've obviously spent a lot more time with video games than Millie has, and I've learned to notice things that Millie's still learning how to pay attention to.
Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking type matchups. That's about the level of my experience is to think. My initial reaction was, oh goodness, I'm sending a fire Pokemon out against a water Pokemon. It doesn't immediately occur to me that I might have something that could take care of it.
Yeah, so we obviously like to play Pokemon since we're using this as a backdrop for our channel intro. And so you can expect that this will form a pretty large percent of our content. Doing battles. Maybe if we get into streaming, we'll do lots of raid battles, or we'll cover some significant events or stuff like that.
We've thought about doing some Let's Plays with different games that we enjoy.
Not just Pokemon.
Yeah. Not just Pokemon, because let's be honest here, the market's kind of flooded with Sword and Shield Let's Plays.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if I can find another. Let's see if we can find a raid around here.
So, we talked about content. We talked about kind of our background in games. Oh, you haven't fully gone into all the detail that you wanted to.
Well, and you haven't said much about you. How about you tell about yours?
Okay.
For a second.
So I've been playing games, video games, card games, whatever, since I was about 4 or 5. Playing games was a pretty big part of my childhood and a big part of what my family did for fun. So I had the opportunity to learn how to play games more than Millie did, just because I had more time to learn. So as a result, you're probably going to see me or hear me give my wife a lot of advice, and not all of that is necessary. Not all of that is necessarily welcomed by her every single time.
Yeah, we've gotten into a couple of spats over Breath of the Wild, especially because it takes me about 2.36 more seconds to realize that I've broken my weapon than it takes Ben. And yes, I do take some damage in that time. It just never feels like it's that urgent.
I will admit that she does manage to swing her empty hands an impressive number of times before she realizes they are empty.
Mean. The point is, sometimes my reaction times are a little slower, and just be nice, be a little gentle, and realize that it just takes me a little bit of time. I have improved a lot, though.
Mm-hmm. She's picked up, for instance, competitive grade Pokemon in 3 years what took me about 5, and probably part of that not to toot my own horn, is because she had somebody competent in the scene that was, able to give her immediate and personalized feedback.
Yeah. And so that is something that it is helpful to have someone experienced. If you're new to a game, it's helpful to have someone experienced to help you. Just be mindful of the fact that it's not always welcome. That help can be a little bit grating when it feels like every couple minutes you're getting the, oh hey, your weapon broke, you probably want to fix that. And it's like, okay, yeah, just give me 2.5 seconds to think about that myself. My advice, if you're playing with someone who's new to a game or new to gaming in general, just be patient. You want to help them play better and you want to help them fix it, but maybe wait for them to ask for help before you offer too much of it.
And so kind of following off of that train of thought, this is the first time either of us have really done much or trying to create content in an online scope. So, by that same token, please be gentle and with any criticism about recording or audio quality.
We're new.
Yeah. We're doing our best with what we have, and you know what? That might
we are
not
quite
always
literally using our webcam as the microphone for the moment.
Yeah.
For the moment.
This will probably evolve into something that we put a little bit more funds and resources into. Yeah.
I like it.
Alright, so how are we at for what you wanted to talk about?
Well, if anyone actually cares, my background with video games before I met Ben was really, really limited. I think
basically Tetris, which was fun.
A lot of Tetris. It's not only Tetris, though. I mean, we had a Wii when I was a teenager. Mostly we played Just Dance, in a house of all girls. It was the game to play. Beyond that, my mom loved Tetris, and so I learned how to play Tetris fairly well from watching her, She played it on the original NES for all summer when she was pregnant with my little sister. And at that point, I was 5. I thought the point of Tetris was building the tallest tower, and then she explained some of the finer points to me, and we got Tetris for the Wii, and it got really fun.
I think it's kind of hilarious that you actually your mentality was that, oh, Mom, you're supposed to be building up the tower. Why are you making lines disappear?
Yeah, well, I was 5. And I didn't exactly pay a lot of attention to what the point of the game was at that point.
Yeah.
But anyway, so pretty limited experience with games. Sometimes I played video games with my sister and her husband when I was 12 or 13. I got plenty of stories on that. That was kind of an interesting one.
Yeah,
we'll save that for another video.
We'll have to do some Lego Harry Potter.
Yes.
For that to, or so that can have its own little video.
Yep. Ooh, we caught it.
For now, thanks for listening to us go on a little bit, and hopefully we'll see you in the comment sections down below. Thank you and enjoy.